Hi, my name is Joanne Lee. I am a part of the Community Service Learning Program at the University of Alberta. We are currently working with the Regional Environmental Action Committee on a plastics remanufacture project.
What we do is we harness capabilities. We're trying to attract every way we can make something so that we can make anything. And this has been working out really well to develop supply chains for these new machines that are at a grassroots level, changing the way that we can recycle plastic. These most recent machines, sort of the generation of plans were published in January 2020 by Precious Plastic Official. And 2 months later, lockdowns began happening. So we had started development to align the plans and technology to US material sizes and what was available here. They were designed in Europe and built with an ethic of, easily able to be resourced parts and in Europe, and metric designs, which I'm so happy about, but I live in the US and everything is in imperial units. And so,
yeah.
Eventually I want to take this as the sustainable industry and plant a factory in Alberta where, we can learn these skills and we can practice science in such a deep way. So that's kind of what we're building for. And this is how we're going to take it there. Founding the company in 2012, we started with making, accessible and sustainably developed like small robotics kits. And the ethos behind that led us to want to scale and develop capabilities so that we can make better things and sort of restore not only a supply chain, but a localized level of manufacturing that's self-reliant, that can develop new technologies and make them accessible. So that can scale so well with precious plastic machines as a local solution for a common problem, that those talents that we've been developing just aligned perfectly with it. So it is extremely difficult for a community, even if they want to do something and have a healthy recycling program, the orders of operation necessary to get that are a very big deal, and they're often very costly. With the precious plastic machines, you have an option that's disrupted the size and scale. And that means that you can imagine this as solving a community problem down the street in your neighborhood with a target populace that really does want to do better with how we treat our plastics. And when you can see as a community member that you are adding to someone's livelihood, such as the people who want to start their own businesses, schools, municipalities, you can see these people self-starting, you aid them by doing a good job, providing them material, and then you get to see in your own community the output from these machines. So this is a shredder machine, and it basically chews up all sorts of plastics in really fun, exciting ways. This is an extruder machine, so you can take that shredded material and pass it through this heated screw and barrel and fill molds or make profiles and do all sorts of really fun, creative, sort of artisanal level plastics manufacturing. And that's really good too. That creates jobs. The way we've designed our shop is to be a supportive system for this type of output. Where our work can be, maximized here and now is just planting little pods that take care of the plastic and start to capture it from within a community and process it inside that community into something positive. I imagine little dots solving that problem everywhere instead of, and relying on a more distributed, more self-starting and sort of, by social consent sort of in a way, rather than needing a strong central infrastructure, because we see that those have never maintained what we actually waste in terms of this material.
When you're working with plastics, did you notice any fumes?
There are realities to what plastics manufacturing looks like. And when we work with it, we wear 3M, like organic vapor masks, and gloves and safety goggles. we use like rated safety glasses. We want to capture as much of, it's largely a smell that comes with plastics. And when we're reprocessing, our concerns for capture are we developing any like fine dust? And so we can use air to capture that against filters. Are we creating any off-gassing? We can use like a carbon filter to be able to capture that. So that way our external impacts, our carbon footprint when we're purposing this plastic is it's accepted, it's practically minded, and it's easy to mitigate. Building on solutions that are solutions to crises now is going to be a very important and beneficial model for new companies that have a mission and they create value in that mission. And it's been cool to see all these different avenues sort of blending together in something that is a system that works well. We know that there's a connective tissue building.
Yes, definitely.
It should be with people. We cannot rely on infrastructure, and we can't rely on this old method all of a sudden working. And so it has to be a human development. It has to be through our growth of a culture that does involve industry and it does involve sciences directly.
Yes.
Where we're peers, not parallels,
Thanks for taking the time to watch this interview with Dave Ultis. For more info, check out our full interviews. Thanks again for watching, and take care.